Sophie, come here. Come here. Come here. Sit. Sit. Down. Good kids. Good kids.
How could you take them away?
Look like Buddy want to make some friends.
Live in 805 with the Audrey Johnson Show. I'm actually sitting here with Nancy Wagoner at the Dapper Dog Grooming. I am so delighted to be here with you, Nancy. Nancy has touched my life because our Sophie, actually Sophie Obama, who is our dog, she's been with us now over a year. We adopted her right here, and yesterday we just got another dog from Nancy, Buddy. And Buddy, we weren't sure how Buddy and Sophie will get along, but you guys will be seeing some little clips of them. Thank you, Nancy, for just touching our hearts and our lives and just bringing in these two dogs. Nancy's been, she is a true entrepreneur here in Oxnard, and she's done so many things for the community, and I want her to share what the Dapper Dog does here, and not only touching lives, but there's many things that's going on here. So why don't you share with us?
Well, the Dapper Dog, of course, we do dog grooming, and we also do cat grooming. And so we do a lot with flea treatments. We do a lot of helping customers in their training with their dogs, new puppies. It's really a fun job, having been all around puppies, and I have quite a few dogs at home, so I'm never alone. I love dogs, and I especially love those dirty dogs.
Why do you love the dirty dogs so much?
I just love them when they all come in after a rainstorm and they're just all dirty and everything with their mud, and they say, oh, look, they found a puddle, and then they go out and they're smelling so cute and they look so great after we're done with them. And you can always see the joy on our customer's face.
Oh yeah, we definitely saw the joy of the one dog that just left here. You said you've been taking care of him since he was a baby.
Just a baby.
Just a baby. Now, Nancy, you also have been a member of Weave. Mm-hmm. And Weave is a woman's economic venture, and you started off there, and you've been an entrepreneur. You've done a variety of different things.
I started off with them to learn how to run my business, how to hire employees, how to do the accounting, how to do everything in a business. I took over a business and I said, whoa, it's not that easy. You've got to have the tools of learning how to run a business smooth so your business can go on if you're not in the building, that you know that your employees are going to run the company just the same as you're there. So they gave us a lot of tools in attorneys, in marketing, in financial planning. So Weave is a great program to learn. They have a class where everybody goes, and it's about 16 weeks long, and it's a really a great, if you're serious about starting a business and you need, you know, the tools, the Weave program has that.
That's awesome. So one of the things on our show is about helping people who lost their jobs, reinventing themselves, and starting a business. Do you recommend Weave as a place for some of these ladies or men?
Absolutely, absolutely, because there's always opportunities there. There's opportunities there to meet other women, and you're getting together and you're brainstorming with these women and say, hey, you want to partner up and let's get together, let's do something, let's open a business. Oh yeah, it's a great, and I'm still in contact with a lot of my alumni. In fact, I'm going to go on the board with them and be a part of the alumni program that Weave is starting out. So.
That's awesome. What about women who already have a business and maybe want to freshen up, maybe have done their businesses but haven't done some
that
of the
was
things
me. That was me. I had already had the Dapper Dog, but I needed to learn more about that, and then they do have a program for financial in helping you get kick-started with your business and everything, so you're able to apply for a loan after you pass this class and everything. And is my bird chewing up the chair?
Yeah.
But she's an animal lover, so.
I tell you, there's a lot of noise going on. I was hoping it wasn't your hair. And so yes, Weave is a great thing for any woman entrepreneur that wants to get started in a business, learn the tools, and have lifelong friendships.
That's awesome. And then being in a community like Oxnard, Ventura, and women coming together, what a great place to be at. Now let's talk about the finance part. You mentioned if they finish, there's a possibility they could get a loan.
That's right. If they see that you have a good business plan and that you qualify, because they take on, if you can't get loaning from a bank, then the Weave program will step in and help you out if you qualify.
Wow.
And one of them is to pass their, not pass, we'll just be able to take their program in how to run a business, or even to know, like if I ever wanted to sell my business, they have taught us how we could sell our businesses. So it's from start to finish. And it's very, very good for any woman that wants to get ahead in life.
That is awesome. And one of the things I like what you just said, they also help you with a business plan.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to, for those out there who don't know how to put together a business plan, which a lot of people don't
they
know.
teach you
So they teach you everything. Very good.
They teach you, and it's just not writing a business plan. They want to know your marketing plan. They want to know your advertising. They want to know your financial plan, how to do forecast, your budgets. I mean, it's not just I always thought, oh, business plan, that's really simple to put together. Oh no, if you want those bankers to, take notice of your business plan, you better have a pretty sharp and accurate plan put together.
Awesome. So Weave has been success for you because you've been here for over 3 years doing your business.
And I've had 2 loans from them.
Wow.
To get me started, or to get me the equipment that I needed. I was in need of, because the business increased, I needed dryers. I needed extra dryers. I needed scissors. Our scissors are $300 a piece.
Wow.
So you need these things, and you can't do that when you're just starting out. And then I needed electrical done. So they came through with another loan on the electrical, because I increased the business so much I was blowing all the fuses. So I was running the electricity next door to the restaurant.
Oh my goodness.
And so we better increase, so we had to have all the electricity
Wow.
boosted up here so I could handle my dryers and my equipment. So we then came to my rescue. So we're up and running, where we can do 20 to 25 dogs a day.
Very good. That's awesome. Hallelujah. Now let me ask you a question. Let's talk about, get back to your dog grooming here. What's the ideal customer that you look for, and the right person that comes into your...
My ideal customer is a customer that takes care of their dog and comes on a monthly basis if their dog is needed, or every 6 to 8 weeks. The ones that come in every 4 to 5 months, where their dogs are matted, they're flea, I feel sorry for the dog, because imagine if you hadn't had your hair done or anything for 4 to 6 weeks. It's in pretty bad shape.
That's right.
And what owners don't understand, when the mats get twisted into the dog, it's hurting their skin. It's and now you'll see a dog nipping, and they're going, why is my dog nipping? It's hurting them. It's actually will cut the circulation off. So my ideal customer is somebody who wants to really bring in their dog every 4 weeks, and I make my prices affordable so they can come in every 4 weeks.
That's great. That's good to know. So every 4 weeks is like...
And it depends on what type of dog.
Wow. So now I notice you have a lot of Halloween things going on around us. What does this mean? What do you do for Halloween with the dogs and the families?
Halloween, well, I'm very decorative. If you give me a theme, I'll decorate for anything. So all the way from Thanksgiving all the way to 4th of July, I'm decorating, because I love decorations. But I always with the decorations is to bring awareness to, and I have little things here, is about Halloween, because people don't realize that Halloween, is stressful for the dogs, because the fact you're going to have strangers knocking on the door, and it makes your dog very hyper. So we're trying to remember, okay, if you're going to have a lot of activity, maybe you want to put your dog in another room and put a radio on so they're not hearing all of this going on, because your dogs will some dogs will bolt. Every time you open the door, they'll bolt. So it's good to have your dog restrained away from from where they can not, so they don't get away. And then you also want to keep candy away from the dogs, because candy is so poison to dogs. Chocolate and anything with xylitol in it or artificial sweeteners are very, very, very toxic to the dogs. And then you'll see a lot of people go, oh, here, just have a little. That you don't realize what you're shortening your dog's life. And plus with cats love all those wrappers. Those pretty wrappers, anything that's sharp and that, tinsel or anything like that. The cats love it, and that's very dangerous because cats will play with it. They'll eat it, and it can get stuck in their intestine. So there's a lot of things with each holiday that I try to, let my customers know how dangerous the holidays can be.
Wow, this is beautiful. Nancy, you're such an interesting person to have on. I would definitely love to bring you back. One of the things I want my viewers to know is that you're also a cancer survivor.
Cancer survivor.
And she's not only a cancer survivor, but she's a trooper with lots of energy and, and just a lover for animals and for people and for so much going on. And I'd love to find out some more things about Christmas coming up, and we got Halloween, and we got Thanksgiving.
Oh, and then everybody would love to dress up our dogs, and I think as humans we love to dress them up. But there's some dogs that now Buddy, you could probably put a hat on him and he wouldn't care less or anything. But
I don't think I could put this on.
If your dog really doesn't like being dressed up, don't force the dog, because it really does stress out a dog.
Yeah.
Even though we like it, we think it's cute, it's stressing out the dog. But now, but there's some dogs that just love it. They'll parade around, they look so cute and everything. So if your dog is not one that really, or your cat's not one who really wants to eat it, don't force it on them.
And we do love Buddy, and again, I want to thank you for not giving up, and Scott out there, to the owner, he's in a good home.
And I knew it would be such a perfect match, because I had Sophie in our house, and I'm going, these two are just going to be, they're going to be the best of friends.
They're already. I mean, Sophie and Buddy, and we love them. Yes. So
it's a good choice.
Thank you. Live on 8:05 on the Audrey Johnson Show with Nancy Wagoner at the
Dapper Dog and Cat Grooming, located at 3619 West 5th Street in Oxnard. And we know what? We just love those dirty dogs.
Yes, she loved the dirty dogs. And the phone number, do you have a phone number?
It's 805-382-0434.
And one of the things I want to say, coming down here is you feel like the only thing is missing is you. So come on down and you just feel at home with your dog. It's the place to be. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.